All right, today we're diving into something called AksharaChitra. It's a tool that's built to tackle a really specific, but, a super common problem that a lot of creators face.
So, let me ask you this. Have you ever been trying to design, say, a social media post, or maybe a festival greeting, and you just hit a total wall the second you try to use your own language? I mean, trying to find the right fonts, getting the script to actually look right, it can be so frustrating.
And this isn't just some minor annoyance. For a lot of people, it's a real creative roadblock. So let's break down some of the common hurdles that really stop us from bringing our ideas to life.
Okay, first off, just finding good, high-quality, beautiful fonts for Indian languages, that's a huge challenge all by itself. Then you've got the issue that most design tools out there, they need you to have a constant, stable internet connection. And, when you're uploading your personal photos and your text to some random server, privacy starts to become a real concern. And on top of all that, so many of these popular tools, they just weren't built with the little details of Indian scripts in mind, which makes them feel clunky and, frankly, a pain to use.
But okay, this is where the story gets a whole lot better. It's time to meet the solution that was designed to tackle all of those problems head-on. It's called AksharaChitra, and it's basically built from the ground up to be your offline, multilingual design partner.
So what exactly is AksharaChitra? Well, think of it as a smart offline poster maker. It lets you design high-quality posters using your local fonts, your own images, and it even has some really cool built-in AI features. And maybe the best part? The whole thing happens right inside your browser. No installation, nothing to download.
And here's something that's a really big deal today. It's built with a serious commitment to privacy. We're talking 100% private. That means no logins, no signups, and absolutely zero server uploads. Your creative work, your photos, your text, all of it stays right there on your device. That is a huge deal.
And of course, at its heart, this is all about language. AksharaChitra supports over 8 different Indian languages. It's all about breaking down that creative barrier we were just talking about.
You can see here we're talking about languages like Telugu, Hindi, Tamil, and Kannada, and it renders them beautifully in their native scripts. And that's the key, right? It's not just about being able to type the words, it's about making them look absolutely fantastic in your final design.
All right, so let's pop the hood and take a look inside. How does AksharaChitra actually empower your creativity? The best way to think about it is like having your own personal, offline design studio that just lives right inside your web browser.
Okay, one of the most powerful features, and this is a total game changer, is something called Local System Font Access. What this means is you can finally use all those beautiful custom fonts you've collected over the years and installed on your own computer. Your fonts, your style, they're all seamlessly integrated.
And it couldn't be simpler. Seriously, you just find your font file, like a TTF or an OTF file, you import it right into AksharaChitra, and boom, it's saved in your browser, ready to go for all your future designs.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. If it's all offline, doesn't that mean it's kind of basic? Not at all. It's actually powered by some really smart, modern browser AI. So you're getting advanced tech working for you, but without ever having to send your data anywhere.
So how does it do all this? Well, AksharaChitra uses the latest and greatest browser capabilities. It's what allows it to access your local fonts, offer things like offline text-to-speech and speech recognition, and it even uses your computer's own graphics power to keep everything running super fast. It's smart enough to detect your device's specs, like RAM and CPU, to optimize performance. All this power is running locally, right on your machine, which is what keeps everything so fast and so private.
Okay, so let's tie this all together. What is it that truly makes AksharaChitra different from everything else out there? Let's do a little side-by-side and look at the clear advantages it has over the usual online tools you might be using right now.
Let's just put it head-to-head. Other online tools, they need internet. AksharaChitra? Nope, not required. They upload your personal data to their servers. With AksharaChitra, everything stays 100% on your device. And the big one, fonts. They give you a limited set of web fonts. Here, you get access to your entire system library and you can import your own. The bottom line is, you get a tool that's not just way more private, but it's also a lot lighter and faster. So who's this for, you ask? Well, it's pretty much perfect for a whole range of creators. We're talking about students working on a school project, educators putting together class materials, influencers designing their next social media post, even small businesses creating promotional stuff. I mean, whether you're making festival greetings, birthday posters, or event invitations, the possibilities are really endless. When you boil it all down, the message here is really simple.
It's about taking back creative control. It's about making something genuinely beautiful and empowering your ideas in your language.
There's a line from the source material that just sums this up perfectly. It says, AksharaChitra is more than a poster tool, it's your creative studio in the browser. And that really gets to the heart of it, right? It's not just some single-use tool, it's a dedicated creative space that completely respects your language and your privacy.
And that really brings us to the final thought here. With all those barriers completely removed and with the right tools finally in your hands, there's really only one question left to ask. What are you going to create first?